Hello everyone. Welcome to दर्शनका कुराहरू. आज एउटा टपिक दिमागमा आयो. एउटा फिलोसोफर फ्रेडरिक नीचेको स्टेटमेन्ट भनाइ दिमागमा आयो. यो भनाइ चाहिँ यस्तो छ. God is dead. He remains dead. And we have killed him. So what does he mean by this? Is God really dead? So what's out there then? What are we doing? What's our purpose of existence? So he was, talking to the atheist people, so-called atheist people, who do not believe in any religious traditions and stuff. So he was talking to a group of atheists and saying, okay, God is dead, he remains dead, and we have killed him. So now, by killing the God, we created a void in our existence. Now, what are we going to do about that? Nihilism will start creeping in. So he was basically going around and speaking in front of the people, saying, we have a problem here. Let's figure out a way out of this. So Nietzsche was not arguing about existence or non-existence of the God. It was irrelevant to the conversation. So what he was talking about was, over time, science and technology started coming into existence. And even young people stopped liking the taste of traditions, like 2000 years old traditions. So with the advances in new ways of moving the society, people stopped believing in earlier ways they were functioning. So it created a movement. It changed the taste of reality for a lot of people living in those times. And it created a different psyche, different mass, different group of people with different psyche, contrary to the traditional way of doing things. So Nietzsche was in the middle of all this, and he was trying to make sense of what is happening around him. What are the directions of the world we are heading towards? So he was basically working out these things to make sense of the world view he had in mind. So यस्तै कुराहरू हो नीचेको कुरा गर्दा चाहिँ. अब गड इज डेड भन्यो होइन, त्यो भन्दैमा त्यसमा गड हुने र नहुने कुराको कुनै रेलेभेन्स भएन कि होइन. गड किन डेड भयो भन्दाखेरि नयाँ कुरा आउन थाल्यो. हामी अहिलेको जेनेरेसनको मान्छेलाई पुरानो कुरा देख्यो भने होइन, people think it's world and it doesn't really come to their test of reality. So त्यो टेस्ट चाहिँ अलिकति फितलो लाग्छ होइन. हो त्यस्तै भएको होइन. 2000 इयर्ससम्म क्रिस्चियनिटी वेस्टर्न सोसाइटीमा 2000 इयर्सदेखि प्र्याक्टिस गर्दै आएको क्रिस्चियनिटी यति वर्षसम्म यस्तो सिस्टममा बाँधिएर बसेको यस्तो रिलिजन होइन, बिस्तारै होइन डेली एक्टिभिटिजबाट छुट्टिँदै गइरहेछ। किन भन्दाखेरि न्यू यङ जेनेरेसनले पहिलाको ट्रेडिसनको टेस्ट हुन्छ नि मन पराएन। त्यही हो सबैतिर हुने जति पनि प्रोग्रेसका कुराहरू हुन्छ, जति पनि नयाँ इनोभेसनको कुरा हुन्छ होइन, त्यो गर्नको निम्ति चाहिँ पहिलेको कुरालाई होइन हेरेर एनालिसिस गरेर कसरी नयाँ कुरा सिन्थेसाइज गर्न सकिन्छ भनेर सिक्ने कुरा हो होइन। यु हेभ टु गो बियोन्ड what was existing before. So you have to go beyond that. So how do you do it? So you use different tools, right? You use science and technology is one of those tools. Or maybe some metaphysics, I don't know. So but you use human rationality to go beyond what existed before. What's existing now. So these are the things. Society, when in the need of a change and the transition of a change, is always on the verge of falling into nihilism, pessimistic ideas of the world. There is no purpose. We are just some blob of dirt, we are just chemical scum, living in a typical planet on a typical galaxy in this infinite universe. So this was Stephen Hawking said something like this, something along this line. Are we really the chemical scum? I don't think so. हाम्रो ऱ्यासनालिटी छ, हाम्रो दिमागले होइन, यो माइन्ड इमटेरियल भए पनि होइन, इट क्यान कम इन कन्ट्याक्ट विथ आवर फिजिकल सेन्सेस एन्ड सिन्थेसाइज न्यू आइडियाज आउट देयर इन द वर्ल्ड। हामीमा एक्सप्लेनेटरी नलेज कसरी जेनेरेट गर्ने भन्ने क्यापेसिटी छ, एभ्री वान हेज द्याट हो। त्यस्तै कुराहरूले चाहिँ होइन, सो यु क्यान युज डिफ्रेन्ट टुल्स to fill that void. And I think Friedrich Nietzsche is also trying to do the same thing with his philosophy in general. He's trying to go into the future and he's trying to fill the void and nihilism that's creeping in with as the time goes on, as the time marches on. So this is just something that came to my mind today. That's all for today. I will see you next time.